every day, God reminds us that we are dust. Even this morning, before you came here, God reminded me. When you said that anytime you bath, you take your bath. I didn't think that show. Look at this mystery said, who diarrhea, who you see the best of soap. Say geisha, say alafasama, say kiso, whatever your preference is. Okay? You bath, it's a shower, who make diarrhea, who make you poo, who make you poo, do everything. But why is it that when you finish and you clean yourself with your towel becomes dirty? Have you thought about it? You realize that the towel becomes dirty, but you've washed yourself, you've cleaned yourself with soap, with sponge, with everything. But you clean yourself and your towel is dirty. God every day reminds us that we are coming from what? Dust. Our body is dust. So no matter how you clean yourself, when on the towel near you, you're going to night, if you from the dust. And it is a reminder every day by God that we will prepare ourselves. So this body will go back to your soil. Then it is left with your soul. And when your soul will go to depend on what you did on earth. And whether you did good or you did bad, it's in our household. So every day God reminds us. Anytime you finish taking your bath, remember that God is reminding you that you are dust, you are dust, you are dust. Where will the spirit and your soul go to? So what did he say? Please continue for us.
God will have a house in heaven for us to live in, a home he himself has made, which will last forever. Amen.
Amen. So my version says that, for we know that when these earthly things we live in is taken down, when we die and leave these bodies, we have a home in heaven, an eternal body made for us by God himself, and not by human hands. Amen. He said that this house that God is building for us is not made by human hands. It is made by God himself. So when we leave this earth, you see, no matter what, when you are growing, you are getting closer to death. That's the fact. So how prepared are you? How prepared are you? And when you are preparing, you must prepare well. There are some things you will not do. You know, sometimes I become so sad. You see people, they say, hey, you see me, I say, no, I want to but within a space of seconds, you know, when you read the book of Job, you see that, look, our day, we are like flower. In the morning, in the evening. And that is it. You know, this kind of sermons makes us think that it's a medicine for us. Let's get prepared. Anything can happen at any time. And that is like the uncertainties and you cannot predict anything. Both the good and the bad. You can't predict anything. You can't predict the next when we move from here. You can't predict. Even once we are here, you can't predict anything. Can't predict anything. That is why every time you want to prepare, live your life well. Live your life according to the will of God. Yes. You see, don't put people in you. Some of us here now, we are carrying people. Everything a deep, echo solo. But the people you have in you, and then now people will be in echo solo. Obi away last 10 years, they show move. Obi away last 16 years. They will walk around from your corner, I say, wow. the day can see you. You play so move on, Mama, I can see you. And it's so sad. The day the trumpet will sound. You know, I remember someone called me, oh, it's so serious. I think I know you have to say that actually some of this good from Jesus that also gave you a rule. That's life. We are not afraid of death, though. No. If I say you need to, but we are not afraid of death. Because, you know, as a Christian, death is gain. The only time you are afraid of death is when you are not living right. Say, Abraham, you are not living it right. You are afraid to die. But, yeah, we want to grow. But sometimes you don't know the plans of God for us. I don't get it, though. You see, God told Jeremiah that, look, your ways are not my ways. Maybe with us, in year and younger, you may need 150 years. Last week, I was telling you, said, when at our presiding elders forum, when I was preaching, I asked them those two questions. And I think last week I asked you, said, how many of us pray to live long? We all raise our hand. But one of one pioneer, or so, and our mom was saying, so I down prayer. But even if we become the two seller, was up to like 990. Even the two seller. Sincerely, is history. We say that he's the oldest one to live. By the end of the day, he's still God. So between one day, Amen. You see, death is something we don't want to talk about. But you see, when you say